Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. The Red Raiders will kick it away first. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bobcats will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take.
And he breaks into the open. He's inside the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Texas State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Red Raiders offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the spotlight in this game will undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, David.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Paul.
We sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, when you have the speed to take the top off of the defense, you know you're going to see a lot of explosive plays today.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on there. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Got it in the middle. It's McCaffrey. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
All right, you gave up the big play, defense. I know they got a big chunk, but they didn't get in the end zone. You live to fight another day. Now you got to bow your necks up and make this stop inside the 5.
Knocked off his feet.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Fires the pass, intercepted. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for space. It's Gomez. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? It's first down from the 11. The give to the tailback. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the returner will be dragged down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quarterback on the keeper. At the 20, he's got space. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, they go back to the option play, and now this is the second time, Paul, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You could tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Give to the back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Touch pass on the run. Crosses the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Touchdown, Red Raiders! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Mississippi State has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up 14 over the Royals. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missiles.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver shows motion. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's in.
It's now 3rd.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done
Brings it down on the right side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Pass on the way. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 20. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas State. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to.
Oh, look out, there he goes! And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. It's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking for a gap. It's Emmanuel. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
14.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. And you see my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. They're trying to get to it. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Used the play fake, now to throw. A shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bobcats. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas Tech, 31. Texas State, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They go to the ground. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. They bring the punter onto the field now. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this dead.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Gets it out quickly. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. And the a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He finds his man. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st and 10 for the offense. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Wide out in motion. On second down, just keeps firing. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. The short hands. It's Gomez. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. The Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half.
31. Texas State, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line is telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The Red Raiders racing to the line in a hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed. And he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man. It's Gomez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
At midfield, he's got room. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Garcia. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He looks that one in nicely. Makes the catch and knocked down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Now look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
The Bobcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll keep it on the ground. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. First down for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. He's going to pass on second down. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's McCaffrey. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Grab behind the line. It's Gomez. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man all by himself. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Emmanuel. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They're lining up to boot it away. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll throw it on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Bobcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Iowa is getting dominated today, and friends, the folks in Iowa City deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker of a showing. They're trailing by 27 to Penn State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to
do. He'll do it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
And he is going to lose yardage, nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. He'll try to pop the draw. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And more yards after contact. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Off the play fake. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
21, Texas State, 28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last. He lobs one high down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. He's going to pass. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And right down the middle. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with? And he loses the football. Kicking team's got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession late in the 4th. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Trying to get to him. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit.
Touchdown, Texas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best player. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
Going up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Gomez. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man on the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll run this play from the pistol. Now they'll try the right side. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Big celebration, and understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. He's looking to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Well, points weren't the issue, guys.